Okay, Bersabeh, what are we going to talk about today?
We are going to talk about time.
Time. It's about time.
It's about time.
We talked about time, isn't it? Time is an important topic. You know, time is actually our number one resource.
It sure is.
Our greatest asset that God has given us is our mind and our energy.
Sure.
Mind and energy. But our number one resource is time. Steve Jobs. Have you heard of him? Did he make a phone or something?
Something like that.
Yeah. He said, your time is limited. So don't waste your time living someone else's life. Isn't that good?
Yeah, a lot of the youngsters should follow that.
Follow that. Yes, they should on Instagram.
Live your own path.
So many people live their life according to the opinions of others.
True.
There you go.
Yeah.
In fact, very few actually live. They really don't. They merely exist. We were talking about this morning. We were talking to some friends of ours who were talking about watching a movie about someone finding happiness.
True.
And we just had this nice discussion around, you know, why do you have to watch a movie that makes you feel happy about finding happiness instead of just being happy, instead of just being that person or living that life? You know, a lot of people just don't live. They merely exist. And unfortunately, a whole lot of people make excuses
True.
for what they do or don't do. And one of the greatest excuses that we hear is what?
I don't have time.
I don't have time.
That's so not true.
You know, actually, you're right. You're right. But actually, there's another side to that. It's kind of true because you don't have time. Time has you.
Oh.
Time has you. And it's not going to compensate for hesitation or procrastination. It's going to wipe you off the board before you're ready.
That's for sure.
You know, so maybe, you know, I don't have time. Yes, that is a big excuse. But also the flip side is time has you. And that's important to remember. In the Toltec tradition, they state most people never do what's necessary to make the necessary changes in their life until they're what?
Backed into a corner with a dagger hanging over their head.
Yeah. This is why we love Toltec.
I love Toltec.
It's graphic. It's hard-hitting, and it's to the point. It gives you a good visual, doesn't it? It's profoundly true. Backed into a corner with a dagger hanging over your head, okay, well, maybe I need to do something different.
Sure.
You know, when do most people find the time to work out and change their diet, Bersabeh?
When they're usually headed to the doctor's office.
That's right. Or maybe they've had a heart attack.
Or they've got some serious
kind of illness.
Yeah.
When do most people work on their relationships?
When it's falling apart.
When it's falling apart. When one person says, I'm out.
Yeah.
I've had it.
Wait.
Yeah. When do most people develop a relationship with God?
Right before they die.
Right before they're dying.
Usually I find it as people get older, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, maybe there is a God. Oh, now I'm going to go pay attention to God.
Yeah, now I'm going to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, right.
Never really cared before.
Good luck with
There's another time, you're right, you're absolutely correct. There's another time when people find God is when they get backed into a corner with a dagger hanging over their head, and they're like, oh my God, save me. Save me.
Maybe
Please,
there's a
God.
I believed in you this whole time.
I'll give you 10%. I'll go to church every Sunday. I was just kidding. You see,
I didn't mean it.
The reality is you always find the time to do what you value the most.
True.
There's no exception to that.
No.
You always, please, tattoo this on your mind. You always find the time to do what you value the most. If you can't, quote, find the time to do something, then the truth is you don't value that something.
True.
It has nothing to do with time. And you know that makes sense. Most will cruise along business as usual until they need to avoid pain. And it's a fact. We'll do more to avoid pain than we will to do what?
Seek pleasure.
That's right. But it doesn't have to be that way.
No, you can't avoid it.
No, you can.
Pain is inevitable.
That's right. Pain is not a signal to suffer.
Pain's a signal to grow.
It's a signal to grow. Pain is a gift that says, hey, something's off. Something's off. So I need to make some adjustments and get this pain is telling me I need to make some adjustments, and then it'll go away. Mm-hmm. You can always tell what someone truly values by two indicators.
Oh.
Do you know what those are, Bersabeh?
Well, one is how they spend their money.
That's right.
What's the other one is?
What are we talking about? Time.
Time. How they invest their time.
Yeah. Hello.
I can be a little slow sometimes.
Sometimes. How they spend their time.
I'm okay.
And how they spend their money. If someone's calendar and bank statement is not full of something, or their credit card statement is not full of something, you can absolutely be assured they don't value that something.
Oh, true. Yep. Mm-hmm.
If their calendar is not full, look at someone's calendar. Whatever their calendar is full of is what they value. Mm-hmm. Period. And whatever their credit card statement and bank card statement is full of, that's what they value. Mm-hmm. Everything else is just lip service. And it's not about time management.
No.
Please.
Please.
You have the time. What is it really about managing?
Yourself.
It's about clarifying your values.
Self-control.
That's right, self-control.
Taking responsibility.
Self-management. Keep coming. So take some responsibility.
Structure your life.
Structure your life. Yeah. So the first question, just to sum this up, that you must answer with regard to this issue of time is, what do you truly value? Mm-hmm. What do you really value? Not just lip service, but what do you really value? And look at your calendar, look at your credit card statement, and it will tell you in bold relief, I really value my family. Really? Then let's see how much time you have scheduled for family.
No, there's nothing there. What's going
there's
on?
Nothing there. We kind of wing it. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I really value personal development. Okay, let's look at your budget for personal development and what you're investing. Oh, there's nothing there. No, you really don't value growth, do you? I value expanding my mind. Mm-hmm. How many books do you read? So again, what do you truly value? Everything else flows from that point. Yes. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Ask yourself that question. More importantly, answer it. God bless. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate you being here.